Just tell you why it's so quiet out here. Look. This is what 31-0 looks like and sounds like if you're a Denver fan. So let's go through these real quick. Redskins, Broncos, Kansas City, Lakers, Red Sox, Angels. There's going to be a spot for the Raiders.
Raiders? No.
Raiders.
Dodgers. Put the Dodgers up.
We have all these walls we could put more memorabilia on. That's where the Raiders are going to go, especially after today's game. That's why it's quiet. Haven't heard any clapping or screaming.
What's the score, guys?
Top.
31-0.
31-0.
That's why we haven't been doing our clap count, huh, Kath? So we'll just go back in here because we have a few things we want to ask you. Dave, Booty, Dave, Beaky Banner.
Did you notice that stack of cookies on his lap?
Yes, I did.
Not good.
Well, you know what? And we are going to have wine, so every man's whatever you call it.
Okay, and you know what I totally forgot to mention in our last like question thing? One of my most favorite songs of all time, Ravel's Bolero. And one of my favorite movies of all time, Arthur.
Yeah.
Of a Sigma coat.
But you don't have a coat.
Of a Sigma tie.
Are you sure you want to be a city comic? Can we have some questions for you? And first of all, it's not spastic.
Yeah, what is up with that word? We're not
We
spastic.
tried it.
That is our signature move.
We have, in the past, we have used conventional video recorders. We have really nice ones because we're in the paranormal business as well. So we have really nice ones. It just, this worked. It was raw. It was raw. You know, it was raw. So we have some questions for you. What is the oldest thing in your fridge? Now you're going to have to go down and take a look.
I think we should maybe separate that question for guys and girls because guys might open a furry bowl and not know what it is.
And still think it's edible.
And probably still eat it but not know what it is. You know what they do is they open up the Tupperware lid and they go, oh, I think it's time to throw it out.
And then what's the first thing they say? Oh, this stinks. Smell this. Okay.
Or like, yeah, what is it?
Like you want to? You want to? Okay, what is the most embarrassing thing in your closet? That's a funny one. What is your most embarrassing moment? Kathy has a lot of those.
No, I don't.
You don't?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
I don't know, but I'll have to go outside of my house.
Out and about?
About.
Canucks. All sound the same. Okay, do you have a nickname? And if you don't, what would you want it to be? That could be a funny one. What is your guilty pleasure?
We don't have to answer these, do we?
Yeah, we're going to answer them, but not maybe in this one.
Okay. Okay.
What book are you currently reading?
Okay.
Here's a thought-provoking one, Kath.
Okay, turn it on.
If you could be God for one day, what would you do? Yikers. What makes you laugh?
Not very many people make me laugh. There are a couple, though. And when I find something funny, and I stick, like Kirsten Wiig on SNL, she's funny. When Sherry O'Terry does, where she's whacked out on drugs, hilarious.
That is funny.
Okay.
What is one thing no one knows about you?
Why would you want to put that on the internet?
Just because it makes you think. It makes you create.
And Michael, don't do our signature signing off again.
That's almost like plagiarism in my book.
I'm kidding, it was. It was kind of funny, but...
It was funny, but it's all about us. I'm just kidding. Okay, what if you could be someone different for a day, who would you be? And why? Why would you choose that person?
I'll have to think about all of these. I have to give it some thought, Thompson. What are your thoughts, Thompson?
I don't know. I want to go down and make some earrings or something creative. We might take you down and show you the graveyard that Kathy's husband worked so hard on. And I think we're going to go down and get a glass of wine and let you answer those questions. See what you want to share with us.
I still want you to seriously think about it. If they were to do a movie about us, who would you pick to play us and why?
I mean, if they can make a movie about the Facebook dude that makes $1 trillion every time. $1 trillion every time he farts. Okay. And do you have any more questions you'd like to ask?
No, actually, you got me intrigued by our favorite thing, our tuber prop, which is wine.
Come on, I'll follow you down. Come on.
Really? We're going down?
Sure.
Okay.
Because I'm watching Hard Rock Cafe or whatever it is on, I don't know. Anyway. Wait, my biscuit's too little to jump down by yourself. Come on. I'll try to keep the camera steady.
I have to go down one at a time.
She has a bad hip. But the dogs will follow us. The dogs will follow us. She come off like a window. The light's good.
Those sparkling skeletons aren't on.
Oh, turn them on.
I don't know how.
They plug in. Here's Reggie's office. See, we're still moving in, so yeah, things are still
They're sparkling skeletons.
Sparkling skeletons that go up the stairs. Like I'll show it to you. They dangle and they're little. And here's our craft room. We do a lot of hand beading and Swarovski crystals and boring. Okay. I love these champagne flutes. Okay, and they go in there and it looks kind of like just a potpourri. Okay, see, we're trying to do something different, and Kathy's saying it's boring. So what we're gonna do?
Wait, let me get the powdered sugar off the table.
Because we did fried Twinkies last night, deep fried Twinkies for the guys last night. Here's our little wine rack.
This is our wine refrigerator, and see, we got some vino. What would you like, Chris? Red, white?
I would like a nice light white. Yeah.
You know what's my favorite kind of wine? Wine. No, really.
So we're going to crack them. See, what we'd like to do is, like the Kendall Jackson, we wrote good for pasta. That's good for pasta.
Good Riesling, Chris.
A Riesling would be nice. Tin Roof Cellars makes some beautiful wine. We put dry and fruity, good for steak. And a rule of thumb with wine is red with red meats, white with fishes and pastas.
Fishes.
This is getting so boring.
Boring.
Okay, so answer the questions.
Answer the questions.
Kathy's gonna...
You know what? We're running out of some ideas. I mean, they come to us and we tube on them. So give us some ideas because we'd really like to do something that you guys would like to watch. Don't forget, text us or email back. Do whatever you got to do about personalized tubers.
Personalized tubers.
Right,
Yeah,
Chris?
that would be fun for the holidays. Here's our pumpkins and our festive. What I'm gonna do is just get you started on that first question. What's the oldest thing in your
We have 2 refrigerators.
I know we have 2 refrigerators, so that's really not fair, and we cook all the time. Gosh, let's see. I don't even know what the oldest thing is. Here's bruschetta, fresh bruschetta, eggs. Yeah. You know what? With 6 people living under one roof, there really isn't time for anything to get old, because I'm not kidding, we are such good cooks that the guys, they eat it, so, it don't matter. What I think I'm going to have right now with my wine is a JoJo's egg. Post the recipe for that later, but JoJo's egg. Kath, sign us out.
Okay, well, here we're going to have a tuber, pain pill, and maybe we'll have some funny stuff for you, so text, let us know what you want, and no Liza Minnelli!